Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna look up jerking off dogs on my phone.
No, me neither.
Coming on through. Hey, babe, guess what? I'm sleeping on the couch tonight.
I should get a discount. I masturbate every day after work. Smell this. Does it smell like one?
I don't know, man.
It smells like a bubble, dude.
Cody has COVID. He didn't tell anybody, and I've been riding around with him.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Sick.
Literally.
I'm gonna be
I
mad.
only found out because he goes, I need to get a note from the doctor, and I was like, what? For what? Like, what? You work at Sunshine? Fuck, Sean don't want no goddamn note, and he's like, I need to get a note saying I don't have COVID, and I was like,
Didn't he get the shot?
he got the vaccine, and this is the third time he's had COVID.
But hey, we're being forced to get the shots now, it sounds like.
Yeah, he should probably fucking get one in his ass or something.
So my buddy that listens to us out at the mill, him and his buddies on the shift, he said, we were talking about it. You guys should come up with a turd chucker shirt.
We can do that.
Yeah.
I'll have to send one to the actual guy that was the inspiration for the story too.
Who was that?
A
I don't
kid
even
I
remember.
went to school with.
I don't remember the turd chucker. What was that about?
So like apparently he was at a beach party and went out into the water, shit in the water, and then was like
that's
throwing
right.
it at people.
Yeah, that's right. And then he's like, keep moving.
I don't know the true validity of this story. This is just what I've heard, and I've heard multiple people call him turd chucker. So
It's probably true.
there's some sort of shit going on there.
But he's like, and then he's like,
Obviously.
I was like, all right, cool, man. That's cool for the you guys listen or whatever. And he's like, yeah, keep doing what you guys are doing. You guys are fucking hilarious.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So
He's all bummed out it wasn't on YouTube.
I will get it. I'll try and get it done today.
Oh, I think I got us some new likes and follows on the Facebook page.
Yeah?
I kind of trolled on the garbage Facebook pages, and they're asking again if you pick up any famous people's houses, so I tagged Straight Garbage Podcast. Like, just Straight Garbage Podcast crew every week. And I noticed that we had 3 more likes.
Actually, I think you're a liar. I think you're sitting in the passenger seat while Corey picks it up.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
straight garbage.
Oh, and my neighbor was curious, Josh, on how you got their garbage can upside down but not tipped over.
I've had a couple where as I bring them down, the finger's just like, fuck you.
They go for a ride after that.
They go to the ground.
Yeah, I know. I said they go for a ride after that, like chuck them. Is that what you're saying?
I wouldn't call it a chuck. I'd call it more of a like I'm a little bitch that lost my grip, and then the can just falls straight to the
I
ground.
got you.
I've been having frozen cans all week.
That's miserable.
I've seen you cry a few times.
Like terrible ones. Like I stop it at the top, and once it gets any angle on it, it just right in that nothing falls out. And you get in there, and it's like 400 pounds. You can't even dig the leaves out with because like last week it was like 50 degrees or whatever.
Right.
So everybody put wet leaves in there, and then now they're all frozen, and then you fucking can't pick them up. And fucking like yesterday, I was actually able to pick one up. I fucking threw it out of the truck, and it landed like on the lid. And then, like, still only a handful of leaves came out, and it was 3/4 full. But the rest of them, like, some of them, I just been leaving them in there. Like, fuck you guys.
We've noticed that. So, are you just doing the R7 yard waste, even you're supposed to be doing both?
No, I've been doing them both. Why?
Because Corey and I have been seeing a lot of.
Well, I think they keep putting them out late, is what it is.
Well, because
That sounds like a Cartman move.
I mean, it's I'm not gonna pull a Cody and be like, "Hey, aren't they supposed to be picking up yard waste?" I kind of find it funny because we drove by. There was a Christmas tree in one. And I was like,
They probably put it out late. Either that or, like, I skipped the street because I thought there was going to be nothing down there. And I couldn't figure out how to not drive down a road 2 or 3 times for one fucking can. So I was like, get it next week.
well, then like with the yard waste too, they know that it's seasonal. And if people are like, "Oh, maybe it's not yard waste. Maybe they're done picking up yard waste now." It's like,
Yeah, and then they see me picking up a can, and then they put theirs out. I'm like, see you next week. I write it down.
maybe.
Are we recording?
Was I supposed to shake this?
Cool. I didn't hear the intro.
I turned it up.
That's because I just...
I turned it. I don't know if it's carbonated, so I turned it upside down, then turned it the other way a couple
Are we really
times.
recording?
This last one.
Yeah.
Is this for the
But
for an
that-
extra?
Oh.
It's for this.
Well, I think I've made Cody mad a couple times this week while we were driving around because he won't drive in the snow for some reason. So yesterday, his mom, so I guess his whole family is somehow native, even though he's a white guy.
Oh, they're Eskimos, I bet.
Yeah, he did come from Alaska, I guess.
Maybe he's an albino native.
Yeah, I guess. But
That would
anyways,
explain the kind of like...
yeah. So yesterday his mom was I guess bitching about driving her Subaru up to Spokane yesterday and not even today. And then so I go, didn't you say your mom's native? And he's like, yeah, why? And I was like, tell her to get a fucking horse. Her people trust horse.
Are you saying whores or horse?
Don't worry
Horse.
about it.
Horse?
Horse.
I don't know. I like the way horror rolls off the tongue better.
Yeah.
So I finally got on Pornhub today and created an account.
Nice.
Were you scared?
No, but you can tell how often I don't go to Pornhub because I pulled up on my computer and then it was just bam, 25 porn videos going on at once. I was like, oh fuck. Now I'm distracted. It took at least 33 minutes to go up and finally click the sign up button.
It's kind of nice.
What's this?
You think you get aroused watching one porn video? Try 33 at once. I'll tell you, your mind can't process it. I'll tell you that right now.
So you're saying your new computer is fast?
Yeah.
That's funny.
And it likes porn.
Yeah. Finally, my computer has met its match with me in speed.
Yeah, you're hitting that 2-minute mark now.
30 videos
Right.
at 30 seconds.
And then of course, username, I go to put in Straight Garbage Podcast and I can get Straight Garbage Pod. Because they have a limit on characters.
That's
Fucking pieces of
stupid.
shit. Somebody already has Straight Garbage, of course.
What?
Yeah.
What are they doing?
What
to
kind of
women?
videos do they have?
I don't know. I
They
didn't
probably
get
got
Come on, look.
They probably got a woman over there eating trash while getting banged.
right,
and
just
then
a bunch of dumpster porn, just
Yeah.
homeless people getting it on. If it's not, you are not living up to the name.
That or it's all of your videos of Corey.
I'm sensing some hit of jealousy about his wife and Corey's relationship.
Oh, hey, Corey, I changed my locks this morning.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Same Kiko,
See
don't
how-
worry.
see how long that lasts.
God, my day's all fucked up now that we're not working today.
I know,
Right.
mine too. I was like, I'm gonna get off work and go work on this fucking
Hey,
doubler.
Actually,
again.
you guys can just hang out here and I'll teach you guys how to do all the podcast shit. So you
Yeah.
come help me.
Yeah,
Sounds great.
That sounds like a good plan because my wife knows I'm not working and has got a honeydew list already.
You know what's
Right.
bullshit? Right as I was walking out the door, Ashley came through the door and she's like, "The fuck are you still doing here?" And I was like, we're
You should-
podcast. I work today. I was like, "Fuck." But she
Should have
didn't.
been like, babe, I can't talk. I'm late. I gotta go.
Well, so this morning when Sean texted me, I was thinking, okay, wife's not working, I'm not working. I should still leave. I should still leave because there's going to be a list of shit for me to do.
The honeydew list.
Yeah.
Yes.
You fucked up.
Well, and then,
you fucked.
so the kids get up, and I'm upstairs already. And so then, instead of them going downstairs to wake up their mom, I'm upstairs by myself with the kids. I'm like, I should just fucking left at 6:10 like I do every morning.
No
So
shit.
apparently they get up at 6:15.
Yeah, you should have just done like every high school kid and go do donuts for an hour somewhere.
That actually crossed my mind.
I got home right when my wife's leaving for work. I was like, "Bye, babe." I'll try to have that driveway shoveled when I get back. By the time you get back, probably not gonna happen.
Yeah, you're gonna
Drinking
forget.
at 9 a.m. What's that?
Just go get your side by side.
I know. I was thinking about doing that. Cause
For fucking 100 feet of driveway, you pussy.
Don't you have a hairdryer or something?
I have a leaf blower. That's what I've been
Yeah.
working on with that, but it's too much fucking snow. the leaf blower. I won't blow it now.
Why not?
It's just too much snow.
Do more.
And mine's a Bauer Harbor Freight fucking leaf blower.
Oh.
It doesn't like not no goddamn steel.
Yeah, go borrow your neighbor's Milwaukee or something.
Yeah.
What? How's beer gonna help?
Do they even make that
Motivation.
anymore?
I don't know. I don't drink beer.
Oh, I don't. Do they make Milwaukee's best?
Sure.
Mitch would know.
Yeah, he would.
I'm already to go to Home Depot.
I really don't think they do.
I don't. It wasn't.
You're gonna go to Home Depot and buy what?
They have a Ryobi battery, like that, those 40 amp battery ones, but it's a put your fucking snowblower.
Oh.
But fuck it, man, it's hard when
Why
we
would
get
you
snow. Like,
just
somebody
get
trying to use a
just
snowblower
shovel,
yesterday.
man?
huh?
Just shovel for the 5 days a year we gotta do it.
know.
If we lived in Michigan or something, I'd be like, yeah, get one.
I feel like
I got one. You got one. You
I
better
feel
get
like-
one.
I fired up one day out of the year.
Yeah.
Sick.
I'm pretty sure Josh probably has a teenage son that needs punishment.
Oh,
Ooh.
that's already on their chore list today is to shovel.
Add one to it.
2.
That's what you get.
Add 2.
Actually, I'm sure they'd come do it for a little bit of cash.
Yeah,
Fuck
Jay.
yeah.
My house is walking distance. You don't even have to leave.
Knowing my luck, they get the wrong house and just shovel some house for free.
Yeah, I got my cousin. That's like he's pretty high up at that bullet fact place. Sorry, I was burping at the same time.
Jesus Christ, did you start drinking at work?
No. Anyway, he texted me and he's like, "Hey, too bad you didn't have a skid steer. I'd hire you to plow the driveways for their company." And I was like, "You know, I've plowed for my side by side, right?" And he's like, "Oh fuck." And I was like, "You want me to come down there?" And he's like, "No, I already hired somebody." I'm like, damn it. Could make
You
some more
son
extra
bitch.
cash.
Yeah, they actually pay a lot for that. When I worked there, like 9 years ago or something like that, there was this notice. I don't think the supervisor was supposed to put it up, but there was this notice on the board, and it said that like to gravel and that to like plow and then gravel just the parking lot and the road up there, just Southway was like fucking $2,500 a day or something like that. This company was charging.
Good
them.
lord.
Yeah, and I was like, and then
I'll do it for 2.
Well, and then back then,
I'll hand shovel that shit for $2,000.
yeah, but remember
Shit,
back
actually,
then.
I'm thinking about this.
Back then, we only got snow like for like a day, and then if you plowed it, it was just gone. It would just get another skiff, but it wasn't enough to plow. So like, what are they paying like $10,000 now for the whole week?
Probably.
It's a good week.
Yeah.
That's a quarter of our salary in 1 week.
Well, a kid I went to high school with, he's got a construction business, just him, and he plows.
No, he
and-
doesn't.
He's got a business license.
I got one too.
I guess in the winter, during his downtime, he makes more money plowing driveways and side streets with his pickup and snowplow than he does fucking building roads.
Well, what about that kid that went over to Seattle?
Saw the one that was stuck at this plane or whatever.
Wait, no, he saw the weather was coming in Seattle, and he fucking threw a snowblade on his pickup, went over to Seattle, and he made he made like $30,000 in like fucking in like 2 weeks or some shit like that. It was fucking nuts. And he was like 17 years old.
I know there was another
See,
one.
I wish I had that like foresight.
No
I see
shit.
shit coming and then I'm like, hey, I have an idea for COVID masks, but like that was 4 weeks ago and everyone already jumped on the bandwagon and made them all. Like,
That was like
fuck.
2 years ago.
Yeah.
Or
I
should
gotta fill in this
invest in
code thing,
Bitcoin.
man. Might be
Or
be my one
$20
mask.
into bitcoins, like 5,000 bitcoins.
Dude, right? Like,
Oh my god.
there was a bunch of guys buying Bitcoin way back in the day, and I was
Yeah.
like, I'm not gonna spend, a few $100s on Bitcoins. Fucking should have.
Yeah.
Fucking should have.
Well, like when that came
Just
out,
like the doji,
Yeah.
whatever that you told all of us to do.
Yeah.
like when that
You still on that one, or did you sell out finally?
No, I still have it.
Do you?
It's only like 17 cents, so
So
it's like
staying right there.
$3,000, but
Yeah, but still.
yeah.
I still have all
That's a good
mine.
investment.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. Like, yeah, that's crazy. I don't know.
Like I remember when Bitcoin came out, I just didn't understand. It's like so you
Yeah.
don't get anything in return. It's not a company, so it's not a stock. Like this doesn't make. I'm just giving somebody money. I didn't click at all. And then somebody offered me like 100 Bitcoin for a $2,000 motorcycle. Can you imagine?
There's a,
You know how much that would have been at one point?
No, I don't want to know.
You know what my
$6 million.
yeah.
$6 million.
You know what my
I'll give you 100
million?
Bitcoin.
Like, fuck off, man.
So my $1 million strategy is every time like Robinhood or crypto or anybody pops up and there's like there's a new IPO available or whatever the fuck it is, I just go in there and like if it's under $100 and I just like throw $50 at it or whatever. But sometimes I mean not always. Like if I have spare money, I do. Especially the ones that are like cheap. It's like $1. Like if you just spend $20 on it, like you're never gonna miss the $20. But if it ends up being like Bitcoin, you're gonna make a fuck ton.
Well,
Yeah.
I need to get on that Robinhood deal because like I had a Scott trade, now it's TD Ameritrade or something, and instead of like a lot of people go to the casino. I'm not saying anything against that, but instead of going to the casino, put $100 into a penny stock. Lose $100 or make money, you know.
Yeah.
I mostly lose money.
Yeah, there's
My favorite is the people that are buying the fractional shares of Bitcoin. Like, I'm sorry, you kind of missed the bubble on that one.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
let's just say by some miraculous thing, you've got like $300 into Bitcoin, and by some miracle, Bitcoin doubles. It's at 60,000 and it doubles to 120,000. You just made $300.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But-
you didn't make the big money,
Yeah.
and there's no way that I can't see Bitcoin doubling.
Right.
yeah, I know.
You know?
There's a guy I was listening to a podcast that a guy he had an apartment building and the guy couldn't afford to fucking pay him rent, so he paid him in Bitcoin, and he said, all right, I guess whatever. He sold it at $7.5 million.
Jeez.
Good lord.
Could you fucking imagine?
I should have taken that up on that motorcycle.
Must be a pretty nice place if he sent $7.5 million on rent.
Well, I mean,
That's a
yeah.
I know.
I got you. I was like, wait,
But he's fucking
did you not
regretting
get-
that
one. Yeah.
No, I got it.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, they were a while back. Like when Craigslist was the online ads, you know.
It still is.
Whenever I went to go sell something, people would offer me Bitcoin. Like this, it's not real. Fucking fuck you. No, this is just quit contacting me. Like all this shit I sold. Like, I'll give you 20 Bitcoin. I can give you.
Stop
100
backing
Bitcoin.
away from the mic, guy.
Fuck
Yeah,
off.
don't ever turn your head. That's why I only look at those guys.
Need to get me one of those.
You don't look at
Halo.
You just sit here with the
Halo.
mic and just. Because then you're right there at the mic the whole
We,
time.
Well, that's
we,
the
we
thing.
need we fucked up. We need a star-shaped table.
You need a
Yeah.
star-shaped table.
Yeah, why
Dude,
didn't you make a
I've-
round one?
Yeah, we should have a chocolate starfish-shaped table.
If you would like to make one, feel free.
Amazon probably fucking has one.
That's fine if you'd like to buy one.
Feel free.
Yeah.
It's still staying in
I
your house.
already spent the fortune I didn't have on this shit now.
I think it's nice, Josh.
It is great.
No, it's actually I really like
Oh.
this table.
You
I like
search
the
for
butcher
chocolate
block. I like
starfish. This is
the camera
bullshit.
hanger, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get frisky.
Turned out pretty slick.
I feel like I gotta tell you, it looks pretty good too. Everybody else did.
Yeah, thanks for letting us. say
Holy
you're one.
shit. 17 minutes, 33 seconds in, and Corey spoke.
Wow.
Welcome to the show, Corey.
Thanks.
Corey needs a shot. Corey needs to liven up.
Okay.
He's got a whole bottle in the front.
Also, you had all morning to prepare. Do you have fun facts?
I didn't have all morning.
You got kids.
I had to drive the long way to your house.
Okay.
Fun fact. Do you know
Okay.
garbage trucks don't
You
go in the
had
snow?
from 6 till 7 a.m. at least, right?
Well, yeah. I
Why?
did. But I took a shower.
Yeah.
Because.
Gross.
You're a garbage man.
Oh.
Who gives a shit? You
I didn't
smell
know
like
I
at
didn't
work.
have to.
Oh yeah, because I've been riding with you. Oh, Corey, you stink. Yeah, that's gonna come out of my mouth.
What
It's like Corey,
it
smell
is.
this.
what would you guys do if you went on the dark web and found yourself for sale?
I'd jack up the price.
Depends on how much they're asking.
I'd
If
bid
it's
my-
a lot of money, I'd be like, fuck yeah.
I'd bid myself up.
Yeah?
Like,
I'd
You're
bid
like,
myself
shit, I
up.
keep bidding myself up, but I'm the only one that's bidding. I'm in a bidding war with myself. I could see Mitch doing that.
Then I get myself repossessed somehow. I don't know how that works.
a foreclosure on Mitch.
Yeah, just sell yourself, but tell them to use the PayPal friends and family.
What,
So then you can just not send yourself.
what would probably happen? It'd be like one of those, like, that Taken movie, and they'd, like, come and kidnap you, and then they're, like, trying to like find the buyer, but you are the buyer, and then they just think you're fucking lying to them and beat the fuck out of you and rape you. You just pay to get yourself raped.
That's something Mitch would do.
And then they just fucking trap you.
Like,
because you're like,
who's doing the raping? Some
Yeah.
guy named Claude, or like some brutal ass bitch named like Rebecca or something?
and then Mitch, he just won't fucking stop telling stories with his hood on.
Dude, actually, no, that'd be perfect. If you're ever gonna get raped, make sure Mitch is with you. So when he starts telling the stories, the guy's just limp as fuck and like can't like. Would you shut up? Well, you know that reminds me of the time when.
No, hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. Listen.
So.
Although I will say that my buddy that's been listening to us, he said he asked me, he was like, "Where was Mitch at on last one?" I was like, "Oh,
Gone.
I go, hey, we must have been not there."
No, Mitch is part of the show. We ain't get no money.
Yeah. Pay up, bitches.
Yeah.
Or you
Yeah.
hear more stories.
like you-
Apparently you do like Mitch because you haven't put your money where your mouth is.
You act like you like Mitch though.
Yeah.
Through the text you sent him.
I mean, come on, you guys bought the same shoes and everything.
I've got a would you rather.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Okay, let's
Do we
find
do
a
we-
button
do
for
we have
this.
time for would you rather right now? Or
Let's
you
do
wanna-
it.
All right.
Do you remember?
Oh shit!
We still haven't done our intro.
I forgot it.
I'm just gonna add it later.
Oh, I got you.
All right. Okay, you ready?
I'm ready.
This
All right.
Would You Rather has been brought to you by Mitch.
All right. Would you rather poop a little bit every time you have an orgasm, or not be able to get an erection unless another man was in the room with you?
Well, I already do number one, so.
Do you have like a little catcher in between your cheeks, or do you just let it go on the floor?
Well, I'll be honest. Sometimes, like, I gotta watch what I eat when we're getting drunk. Cause then we start having sex, and I just gotta hop out of the bed. I'm like, no, I'm a shit.
Dude, I'll bet she's just like fucking on fire, turned on with you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm getting.
Oh
like,
my god. Well, I guess I'll take care of myself again.
Yeah, I'm starting to get to where like I gotta be a fucking. I don't have to get rich somehow. Like, there's no way she's gonna stay.
Don't you know they make a tool for that?
What?
It's called a butt plug.
Dude, I'm probably gonna have to wear one because here before too long I'm gonna be fucking spraying it out of both ends at the
We
same
should have a
time.
Stray Garbage podcast butt plug made so you can rock the pod while also rocking the pod.
Hey, you set up a Pornhub account.
Working on it.
I'm not watching.
So I applied for the whatever deal it is where you get money, you know, for views and shit.
Monetization.
Yeah, they called it something different though. So I applied for it, so I'm supposed to be contacted within 72 hours.
Ooh.
It's gonna be an awkward phone call.
How often do you jerk off? What kind of porn do you do? Wait,
Right.
no porn.
I'm jerking off right now.
It's like
It's gonna be porn with a comedic edge to it. Here's
Yeah.
the thing. We're fully clothed the whole time. And we just talk about it. We never actually get there.
so we're doing a furry.
A furry?
Yeah, furry. Fur
Yeah,
ball.
we could do a fur sex thing.
Yeah. Just words, no touching. Except sometimes we touch.
Yep.
Hey,
We could just
that was close to Dick.
we could just do like a bunch of really close up intimate looks at each other. Like we're gonna have sex. It'd be like when you go to a hotel room out of town and you get the porn.
Well, do you?
And it never really shows anything.
do you-
Just the guy like, oh yeah, and then her like, oh, this feels so good. And you're like, come on, show the shit.
Do you still have my rape face? Or yeah, you probably still have my rape face from the video.
I don't know if I still have that. Would you be up for trying that again?
I don't know.
I did. I so wish I was here for that. I was gone on vacation or something. You guys did that.
No, I think you just chose not to show.
No, I was on vacation.
No, I think he shows
No.
not show.
Every other time we do video shit.
Yes,
you know.
I'll agree to that. But I was on vacation that time.
All right.
So I remember coming back and you guys were talking about it. I was like, fuck.
Robert was not about it at all.
Yeah, I'm not an actor.
You could tell he's had some sexual shit done to him as a child.
I hope not.
You've repressed it.
I
It
guess.
started to come out that day we were trying to film you pretend having sex.
Oh man.
I almost drank all my coffee.
So this
These are
week's-
actually pretty good. These are going to be a great breakfast drink for work.
So you guys
Exactly,
didn't answer
see?
the question. Only I answered.
Yeah.
the
I
question.
take number 1.
Yeah, number one.
I think I'm going with number 1.
Well, that's kind of what I was thinking too. Is married or whatever. Like your wives just have to deal with it at this point, right?
Does it have to be a real dude, or can it be a cardboard cutout of a
You gotta
dude?
be a real one, I think. And like the pooping yourself. It's not like
Can
splattering the
I
walls.
roofie the guy and him be passed out?
Yeah.
If I can roofie the guy and him passed out, number 2.
Okay.
I'm not a
what if
real
he
fan
catches
of
on,
number 2 during number 1.
You ever had a guy ask you to his wife what he watches?
Yeah, like a cuck.
No,
His name's Chucky, so you call him.
I
Cucky?
wouldn't do it either.
I couldn't. Yeah.
I know like half of our listeners are gonna choose number 2 because they gotta be cucks, or at least swingers. Like,
They got
well, if I
something
can't
wrong
fuck
with
your
them.
wife, like you can fuck my wife, and I'll just watch. I'll just cuck it out.
Yeah.
That's cuck-tusting.
It's cucktastic for them.
Roger that.
Cuck-gusting.
You'd think it'd be weird living next to a guy like that, but like my cock neighbor, he's not even really weird. He just thinks he can weld and stuff, and he can't. Every time he like tries to weld anything, it looks like he tried to sew up a cow's butthole with a grapevine.
Wait, that's not how you do it?
That's how I weld.
Yeah.
If
Do you
you
tell him to turn the gas on when he welds?
Well, he uses flux, but he's also like welding a frame and stuff with like 110 on like a 50-foot extension cord. So like he can only actually weld like a 16th, maybe an 1/8 if he heats it up. like
And you're welding a frame.
oh, he's welding a lot of stuff. Like yeah.
Well, good luck with that guy.
He would probably like he's welding like perches onto his axles and then fucking perches for his leaf spring mounts on his frame and all his steering shit and like fuck he took a 4Runner and like cut the front off and turned it into a tilt front end and then like he's talking about like stick steering like a fucking dozer has. He's like, I'm gonna do that, and I'm like, get out. Like, you think you could do that? And I'm like, why the fuck would you do that? Like why?
Like a jet boat? Stick steer?
Me and Mitch had $1 billion idea.
Yeah. We gotta hit up Elon Musk.
Is this the fucking nacho hat thing
Well,
again?
leads into that,
Well,
but
it
no.
will turn into the nacho hat because they're not gonna buy the first idea.
If
It's-
more ever comes to this podcast, we have to like get him like a hat, a sombrero with the top cut out, and then
I guess we don't have to worry about this.
put a cheese bowl in the center.
Well, the only sombrero I think will work, you know, on the county route when you're driving down that long gravel road and there's that like white building that looks like a sombrero hat.
Oh yeah.
Like the roof from
I
that.
know which one that
Out
is,
by Man's
actually.
Lake.
Yeah.
Isn't that thing somebody told me that was like a guide thing. It shows up on the airplane's thing so that they
Oh,
can line
yeah.
up for the airport from a long ways away.
My father-in-law
I know
told
Mike did
me
some work on it.
it was a weather observatory like back in the 70s because he grew up in that neighborhood. But I don't think it's
Neighborhood?
anything.
You're a weather observatory from the 70s.
I was born in '86, so fuck off.
He looks like it.
Is it just me or is it warm in here?
Is it?
My feet are cold.
It's
My-
always
my
warm
fucking
in here
feet
when
are
you're
cold,
around.
too.
Do you want me to
Corey.
turn down the heater?
No, you don't have to. I just wondered.
My legs are cold as shit.
Mine are
My
too.
feet are fucking froze.
Sorry, guys.
That's why I'm saying we need to get like a little electric heater set it underneath there.
You were supposed to bring it.
Was I?
Yeah, you have a propane, Mr. Buddy.
Oh yeah. My mom and dad kind of took over that one.
I thought I had one too, and then I remember I sold it.
Just take the one from the shop.
Yeah.
They don't need it.
Oh, those.
No.
Yeah.
I used to have one of those for the heater in here, and I almost died.
I wouldn't doubt it. My buddy and I fucking like 6 winters ago, he had something like that in his shop, and his dad walks in there. We'd been in there for like 11 hours fucking working on shit, and his dad's like, "The fuck are you guys doing? You're gonna die." And we're like, "It smells normal in here." And he's like, "No. Get out of here." Opens the door, and he's like, "What the fuck are you doing? You're letting the hot air out." And they just got in a big old fight about it.
No, it wasn't even running for hours. When me and my dad were in here working on my car, had it running. I had a big one though.
Yeah.
And it was warm, and then all of a sudden we're both like fucking going to this coughing fit, like choking, like, oh shit, let's get out of here. Yeah, we almost died.
That's awesome.
Tank top catalytic heater.
You're a tank top catalytic heater, motherfucker.
You just want to see me in a tank top so you can get heated.
Catalytically heated, bitch.
Catalytically, because I work on cars with it.
What's the catalyst?
I don't know.
Fuel.
Honeycomb type sort of shit.
You see that TikTok video where that
I
guy?
got it from Harbor Freight. I know
Is
it's
it
safe.
electrical or gas?
It's propane.
It's like a buddy heater, but it can
Well,
turn it
it's
indoors.
one of the, I think people call them the sunflower heaters.
Oh,
What the hell
okay.
was
Yeah.
that?
What, this?
No, Robert
We're
was
not
like,
paying attention to you.
You see that TikTok video where that guy fucking, he goes, "Look at this shit." And there's a guy sleeping underneath the car, and he's got a fucking drill in his hand, like a saw in his hand. He's like, "This motherfucker just trying to steal his catalytic converter." So I knocked him the fuck out. And the dude's like, the cop gets there, the cop goes, "Is he breathing?" He goes, "Yeah, he's snoring."
Did you see that TikTok video where that guy farts in his grandma's oxygen?
oh my
Oh,
god.
dude.
That is fucked.
That was so funny. I watched that like 5 times. His dad's like, "Dude, grow up."
Could you imagine that? Just like, I was surprised how fast it got to her.
Right? That was like 3
That
seconds.
shit's pumping it in.
Yeah.
I mean, shoot, like, that was not even sucking a fart out of an ass. That was like forceful. He just forced a fart into his grandma.
And not the good way.
Forced gas induction.
Yeah, it was not
FGI.
It was not a fart transplant either.
I mean, it kind of was.
Well, yeah. It transplanted from the machine, from his ass to the machine, and then the machine to her fucking bloodstream.
The ecologist ought to be proud of this guy because he just recycled a fart. Like, he ate food, turned it into a fart, and fed it to a human, and it's gonna turn into another fart. Like, the carbon emissions on that are none.
Right? I would like to see the recycle arrow thing on that one. Like,
She'll probably like fucking go to the nursing home in like 5 minutes and like, take a hit of this.
what if he killed his grandma? She got some like fecal infection in her lungs.
Dude.
I'm like, well, that's shitty.
Right? Apparently, this oxygen machine doesn't filter the air.
Yeah, I'd sue the company. Like, you guys killed my fucking grandma. I just farted in this and she died.
And that's how I won $10 million.
Yeah, obviously.
I killed my grandma with a fart and won $10 million.
Doesn't even have a fucking HEPA filter. I mean, if you fart in a vacuum and then you like pull the little thing out, it doesn't smell like fart.
Have you tried this?
Well, obviously.
Yeah, you haven't?
Oh,
You never fart in a vacuum.
well, I like to say I haven't. but-
Like, when Ashley's grandma's around, she'll fucking beat me, so I don't fart around her. I gotta go turn on the vacuum.
What the fuck? You bought warm mics?
What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do?
Go to a store that has a refrigerator?
I did.
Is it just a coincidence
Did
that...
you see that disgusted look he gave me?
Is it just a coincidence that my beer is warm this morning,
Is
too?
it?
And I feel
Set
like...
it outside, it's 20 fucking degrees.
Well, like, how can it be 20 degrees outside, but then their freezers inside or coolers are not cool?
Yeah, I
You
guess. No,
you couldn't have just held that shit out the window on the way here? Fucking froze it?
Oh, I've
Didn't
got
have gloves. Hold it.
I wonder if you get pulled over for that.
Hey, I'm just chilling it.
My beer fridge is in the garage, and I got a case of Coors Light in there, so the mountains turn blue when it's cold. You grab it, kind of like, fuck, this shit's warm. Mountains are blue, but the shop's just 20 degrees, and the fridge is, 34.
So like the fridge is actually like trying to warm it up.
Keeps it from freezing.
It's like it doesn't actually run the pump because the fucking little thing says it's too cold.
Right. Actually, that'd be perfect.
But the freezer's
Saving
still
money
working
this
in
year.
there.
Thanks, Mother Nature.
Yeah.
How do we get all the fucking extremes weather in where we're at?
118
118 in
This place is
June.
a shithole,
Fucking,
that's why.
we're in single digits next 2 days. How the
Right.
fuck, man?
Oh, just
America.
since we didn't go over this at the beginning of the podcast. It is currently 9:37
And I
as we started this
AM.
a.m. As we started this at 9 or so. I don't fucking remember when.
And I
Yeah, about
officially
9.
finished my last coffee beer.
We got a message this morning from work saying that we aren't running today because of the snow.
I
Because we
did
got
not get
It
one.
doesn't
6
snow here,
inches.
though.
Yeah,
It
Robert's
doesn't
actually
snow.
on the clock right now.
Hey, how much snow do you
He
think there is
never got
total
the
after the
message.
last week? Probably a good, almost
you.
a foot.
Oh no.
No.
It does
I've
got
got,
close.
I
There's no
had
snow.
about 6 inches of snow.
According to comparison
There's gotta be
with
6
my
inches on-
wiener,
10
times
feet.
4, I think we're sitting about 6 inches outside.
There's got to be 6 inches on your car.
I think there's 10 inches at my house.
My wife thinks there's 3 feet.
I like how there's more snow at your house when you're lower than here.
I
My-
think
but-
it's because of the way
weird.
that I think it's because it like blows from like Waha and it's like
Yeah.
all downhill from there,
Well,
and then it like collects in that little fucking canyon right before the hill.
my parents same way. They get way more snow than we do, and they're about the same level as we are. I don't get it.
Well,
You
something,
guys saw that picture of my table that I sent you. I don't know.
I have at
What that
least
is.
I
that
didn't.
much, but I think I have more.
And I'm way lower than you guys.
why didn't you send me a picture of your table?
I did.
I didn't get it.
Yeah, in the group message.
I didn't read it.
It was there.
I didn't see it.
What's
well,
that?
that doesn't mean it didn't make it.
I don't think I got
Oh,
it.
that was the. Yeah.
Yeah, that was the other one.
I sent the picture of his wife on the table to you guys.
Oh,
Shit.
she better been making sandwiches.
Right.
So Corey,
I say the cold weather really shrunk up the Arby's.
But Brad was saying in the mountains supposed to get 6 feet.
Jesus.
Could you fucking imagine, dude? If it snowed like that here, we'd be fucked.
Let's go take the Roo up there after this. Well, we're stuck in my driveway. Yeah, if it snows anymore, I'm going to be pushing snow coming to work the next day.
Yeah.
yeah, I don't have a
Dude, there's got to be
picture.
6 inches on your
Corey's
car.
table.
That was just
Guy-
overnight.
I'm going to turn my light bar on, hopefully melt some of the snow. Pretty sure it'll work.
Yeah.
It's LEDs. I get super hot.
Who's the other? Who's the other car out
Oh,
there?
it is.
That is my son's.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, it's this time.
Oh.
Yeah.
He bought my
not-
dad's Subaru.
I was wondering. You were talking about that.
What's the thing?
Which thing?
Oh, that was our boss. He said we'd come in.
No, he didn't.
Well, that ain't gonna happen.
We're all fucking 4 beers
Just-
deep.
Just let's all take a picture of us. Like, speaking of, before we get called in, we better do douche of the week. Get a shot rolling.
I think we should wait. So if he calls us in, we'll be like, he's the douche.
What are you looking for?
Yeah, there's the one.
Ooh.
A buddy of mine texted me. He's on Today's Route. I was like, "Hey, did Garbage get canceled today?" Like, I hope so. 5 of us are drunk.
Hey, I gotta go plow snow after this. So
Huh?
I gotta go plow snow after
Why
this.
didn't
so-
you
Good
drive
thing these
me?
aren't a full shot glass.
Yeah, what's
I
that?
said, why didn't you drive me then?
Where are you plowing snow at?
Our shop.
I think
Oh,
so.
my
That's-
goodness.
That's at your house.
You don't need to be
Holy
sober
shit,
for
you got
that.
way more
That's
than we
true.
got.
Wow.
I think
Nobody's
it's
gonna be there, is
Right?
That's my house.
Is that a chair?
Yeah,
Oh, fuck.
outside.
Yeah,
It's a chair
there? Yeah,
outside my
dude.
house.
Fuck yeah.
I swept like 4 or 5 inches off the garbage can this morning to throw away garbage.
Yeah, dude. It's fucking crazy, dude.
Well, it's like this every
It was,
year now.
dude. At 4 o'clock this morning, it was fucking flat, snowing,
Well, when
fucking coming down. It's like,
Coming?
holy shit.
At,
Coming.
at 6, I went out and started my truck, and I went to sweep all the snow off of it. And I swept a little path to my
Yeah.
to my truck.
That's why I put it in 4-wheel drive.
And my dad called, and I talked to him for probably 15 minutes. And by the time I went back outside, it was covered again. Like there was an inch on the ground. That
Isn't
fast.
that crazy, dude?
What's that?
My truck was
picture?
covered again.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Is it
bro.
the photo of David where it's God and that guy touching hands? That's like me and you trying to reach the shot glass.
Yeah,
Except you can't sack right
just
here behind me.
two guys with
Box
giant
it.
fucking fingers trying to.
Little sausage fingers.
That's funny. My friend sent me a video last night of. Hold on. I guess I can bring it up on here.
So, if your guys' our work, paid you $100 a week to smoke weed, would you?
What?
Yeah, if your work paid you $100 a week to smoke weed, would you?
On top of your paycheck?
Yes.
Well, duh.
Oh.
I'm
Yeah.
not fucking stupid.
I mean, like, if they're paying you, that
Are you-
means they can't fire you for doing
Are they
it.
paying for the weed?
Well, yeah, like if it's completely legal and they're like, if you smoke weed, you get $100, would you do it?
Fuck yeah.
I don't think I would.
Why?
Cause I'm fucking such a lazy bastard when I smoke weed.
I guess it depends.
I've
Do you
never
have to
smoked
smoke it every day, or you just smoke it one time?
I think you just have to fail a drug test. I mean, I don't know. You got to smoke it at work. You got your little meeting in the morning. Gotta get it all blazed before you drive the truck.
I only smoked it once in high school, so I can't even remember what it was like. Oh,
What
yeah.
the hell?
Dick finger.
Right.
So I've heard of them putting the finger for replacing the dick, but not the other way around.
Yeah. You stick your thumb out of your little pee hole.
Dick hand. So my friend sent it to me because I have fucking giant dick beater fingers.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Jesus.
All right, who's the dish of the week? Fucking Mother Nature?
Well, no, I think we all know who it is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Cody.
Jay heard about it all week.
Well, he
I'm
was
just
broke down every morning before 10 a.m.
You know, he only did just the Elks yesterday.
Yeah. Yep.
He had a legit breakdown yesterday,
Must
though.
be
I don't
nice.
give a shit.
Yeah, it doesn't
His
matter.
hopper wasn't working.
Doesn't matter.
How does he have problems with every truck he gets on?
How was he the only one with breakdowns this week?
I had a breakdown yesterday.
Yeah, why do his
Corey
chains
and I-
keep flying
I
Corey
had
and
a
I
breakdown
have
on
too.
Tuesday.
I lost a whole
How many
chain
cross
and
lanes
still
have we
did my
lost?
route.
All of them.
I didn't know I lost the chain.
You go, guy.
I'm doing all this shit that I wouldn't have done without both chains, but I didn't know it.
I lost a chain before. It happens.
So
I called him. I was giving him shit about it yesterday. Or actually, what did I do? Oh, because Cody has cameras outside of his mom's house in the Elks. And then so he's like, oh, he's finally picking up my recycle. And then so I was like, I text more and I was like, it's about time you finally fucking do something. And then so he tries calling me. I didn't answer. And then as soon as the fuck call hung up, I texted him and said, call me. And like 30 seconds later, he fuck calls me again.
he's the best to fuck with.
Yeah.
Dude, I think we're gonna have to change it from douche of the week to just
What did he do
Cartman's a
this
douche.
week?
Well, I was talking to Cody, and I was like, so you know how they have, like, the Darwin Awards? And then we always call it, you know, like, you got moored? Like, is there ever a time that they have used, like, anybody's last name to describe something and it's been good?
Ooh.
It's always bad. Like, Darwin, you
Einstein?
die. Like, you got Einstein?
But-
No, like you're an Einstein.
But that's
I don't know.
it's always used
That's-
sarcastically
you're
though,
smart.
too.
I don't know.
Way to
Tom Cruise.
Einstein.
You know?
What?
Tom Cruise.
What?
Cruise
you beat your
control.
wife? Oh. I went the opposite direction.
I know, I like to prove people wrong.
Oh.
I wasn't trying to prove you wrong. That was just the first thing that came to my mind.
Knock it off.
But yeah, anyway, so I talked to Moore and I was
I should have figured it was you.
I talked to Moore and I was like, you ever gonna fucking do more than half your route this fucking week? Like, you might as well just fucking stay home. And he's like, yeah, you caught me. You know what I'm doing. All this shit. I was like, good, fuck, stay home tomorrow. No, he's not even, he's fucking home.
Well, he was there at 4 o'clock though.
Oh,
He
yeah.
was not in the group text, but neither were you. So
Yeah.
No, I think he was. Like, I know when you have spotty service, group messages don't come in that
Yeah.
well.
I think mine actually didn't come through last year either, now that I think
Yeah, I
about
think I
it.
are you
Yeah.
getting a
You were-
paycheck by chance, Robert?
Yeah, because like I know at my house I have to use the Wi-Fi to do calls, so I don't know if the multimedia has come through
Right.
in the message, which is why I always use Messenger.
I
maybe
think
that's why.
I remember when I first started, I had to change my settings, the way that Sean sends texts, the group texts. For some reason, they didn't come through.
I'll have to look into
Probably
that.
because he has an iPhone.
Could be.
I don't know.
Oh,
Good
yeah.
shit.
Fucking retards in their iPhones.
Hey.
I don't buy it.
You have an iPhone?
Yeah.
Are you
Oh, yes,
retarded?
you're retard.
Makes sense.
I guess we can't call him retarded anymore. 'Cause
I think
it's
you're
offensive.
retarded because you pay for your phone. Mine's free.
Why is yours free?
Ashley pays for it.
Actually, Jamie pays for it.
Oh, well, I guess you're not retarded then. She's retarded for paying for your phone.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
All right, so I guess Cartman.
You can click the
Yep.
button.
It's always
guys.
Cartman.
Well, after some mildly retarded reasoning, I do believe we have found our douche of the week.
Yee 9:30 shots.
Not exactly what I pictured my day going like today.
Well,
Oh, shit.
that's just you.
I figured I'd be digging about now.
Corey, did you just say you figured you'd be taking it right about now?
Figured I'd be digging.
No, it's
Oh.
9:30. It's about the time we do that.
Taking it. He meant taking it.
Mitch is like, bend over. I'm bigger than you.
Could you imagine, dude? Fuck.
Corey's like, get over here, Mitch. You're gonna do some work today.
Could you imagine doing the alleys, dude, right now? Not
Yeah,
being plowed.
I
or
could
nothing?
because we've done it.
Truthfully, though, the alleys might not be as bad where there's no ice in them from the
Right.
other cars.
Well, the problem is
It's
though that
not
every
as-
alley like has an incline when it fucking
Yeah.
comes out of it for some reason.
It's not as
you know?
slick as it was like in February. I think that being it's so cold that it actually grips a little bit. You know what I mean? Instead of like that wet snow, has more of a.
Like when you lick a pole in the winter and your tongue sticks to it. Like that's what our chains are doing.
Hey, Josh.
Just
I
gotta
got a
wet
pole
them
you can
down
lick.
every 10 minutes. What?
That's a tic tac. That's not a pole.
Well, I got something you can lick. It's my dick.
That's what they call it, but it looks more like a mole.
Yeah, I get that thing cut off.
Just a little bit more hairy.
Some weird ass skin growth.
Right?
Yeah, but
That's not,
Cody,
what the hell? I'm sinking.
Cody was all bitching yesterday because I made him do the chains on the truck because I broke like 4 links on one and 2 on the other one. And he's like, "You get to do that side." And I was like, "You didn't drive today. You get to." I did all the hard shit, all the sketchy shit, and I was like, "Well, we're up here by Moore's house now. You want to like it's all flat. You want and like no, you're doing a good job. I don't really want to drive." I was like, "All right, whatever."
Oh my gosh, it's not that hard.
I made him drive. I drove all day
I wouldn't
Monday,
know.
then he drove part of Tuesday, and then I drove all day yesterday and did the R6 shit. And then I was like, "It's flat. You want to drive?" Nope. So I made him do the chains, and
You bitched about that too.
yeah. And he just like, if you watch him put on the chains on the tire, he just like looks like a monkey fucking a football. He just like fumbles around and like it's all loose as fuck. And like, usually I fix it. And yesterday I was like, no.
I think we should do a video of putting chains on.
But only the retards.
Put it on YouTube.
Put it on backwards.
I'm sure there's 100,000.
But we make ours funny.
Like
Yeah,
video
we'll
and
record
for
more doing
45
it.
minutes. It's not a TikTok.
I have a couple ideas. I've been thinking about it for
It's
the
a
last couple days.
documentary.
Let's do
Josh
it. Let's do like
narrated.
4 chains on one,
We should
and
do-
we'll just run it across both
I was gonna say,
tires
take
like a
turns.
fucking track.
Yeah,
Hey, quit
tracks.
stealing mine and Corey's ideas for Teslas.
How's that gonna work on a Tesla? The fucking you cut half the door off?
Dude.
They've got 4 individual motors, cat steering.
Slow your roll.
You gotta lift it, of course. But
Well,
Yeah, a
no,
lot.
Actually,
Well,
actually, no.
it's a
I like
You just need
Robert's
the
idea,
Cybertruck.
Just fucking cutting.
A mud bogging Tesla?
or just spacers.
Will
Then you can't
Like
get the
a
door open
Formula
again.
car?
you whistling-
Formula electric car?
you
The
whistling
Tesla
diesel?
Formula 1.
Formula, 7. Took us a couple tries.
I'm just shocked how many adults don't know how to put chains on.
I know.
Yeah,
blows my mind.
honestly, yeah. That was something I was expected to know as a kid, even
Yeah.
with my dad, because he had a bad back.
so he says.
That's what he told you.
Yeah, exactly. So
You're
he
just
says-
really helping out Dad right now.
My dad's like, I'm done this enough. Fucking figure it out, or
I
we're
wish
walking.
I wish that was my dad used an excuse. He didn't. He's like, get over there and fucking chain it up. I'm like, all right.
But like as a kid, honestly, like as a, like I don't know, 8, 10 years old, I knew how to chain up a rig. I'm not saying I'm the fastest person at it.
No, I'm not.
Oh no.
Because I'm the fastest.
Did you hear about
I will
Cartman?
say, Corey, I'm impressed by how quick you are chaining up a truck.
No. Did you hear about Cartman's chain up?
Yeah, losing it in the fucking driveway.
Oh.
He lost
No,
it like
he
5 feet after he put it on.
So he chained up en route.
Oh,
I
that's
think
awesome.
he chained up en route and then he lost it.
I had to
after
pull
he
mine
took
off twice yesterday and put it back on 3 times yesterday.
We just
to
run
fix
it.
them.
I just lost one once. That's all.
Corey and I
I'm
ran with 9 broken crosslets.
I had 8. I had 6 on one, and so that's why I pulled it. I was like, I ain't gonna try to fix them while they're on the truck. Fuck
Yeah, we had
that.
9.
No, we had 9.
I had
on set.
6. But roll off truck, you got to stay on top because I have my own tool and links in there because the fucking fender wells are so tight. It'll start taking out the fucking tail lights and shit, you know.
Oh yeah, isn't that what
So-
happened with the wiring or
Yeah,
something?
yeah. So and I got to the transfer station. I'm all. And I think I know why. Because going across the bridge and that light turned. It was one of those deals where you're like, should I stop or just run it? And I fucking locked it up and I slid fucking about 100 feet. And I'm like, yeah, there's 2 broken legs right there.
So we got through not even half our route, and we figured we had 5 broken ones
When? Yesterday? Yeah.
And then I was like, we're gonna lose that 6th one because they're all the same. You know, they're all fucked. And we didn't even get from the transfer station to the gas station. So that's what, half a mile tops, and the 6th one's broken all the old links.
Yeah.
Well, we were going to the transfer station when I broke 9. We had one that was flipping, right?
Yeah.
And I was going like 20, 25.
Yeah.
And I what
Well,
we
it's
got up, we go up the hill, and they're like, oh, there's another one. There goes another one.
So from
by the
Maine-
time we got to the top, we were going across the bridge. There was one broke, right?
Yeah.
Got up to the transfer station, turned around, came back down to the gas station, and we had 9 going.
So I pulled mine in, and I was telling Mark, 'cause I fixed them twice yesterday by myself, and then I pulled them in again, fixed them again at the end of the day yesterday.
Yeah.
So I took them off 3 times and put them back on 3 times, and because I forgot I put them back on last night when I was done with the day. But I pulled them in and I had 2 on each one broken. I was like, I only got 4 out of the 2. I go, but I had 6 earlier today, and he goes, Corey's got you beat. You had 9 earlier, or something like that. I'm like,
I came in, I go, so what's the record? He goes, what do you mean? I go, what's the record for the most broken links? I think I beat it.
do you have your own tool too, or
Dude, I had Mark freak out on me one time for breaking a bunch of links.
the big one or the little one?
The main one.
Okay, the big one.
And then he like called me, and they called
No,
me
I'm
later
just
that
being
night and
smart-ass.
apologized to me.
Did he? Yeah.
Yeah.
He'll yell at people and then feels bad later.
Yeah.
He's like, God damn it.
He's never yelled at me before.
Oh, dude, there's this guy that used to work there, and he was kind of just like Cartman, and kind of just like him. He was really a lot like him, and so Mark is underneath the truck working on it, and he's like, well, I think you need to do this. I think you need to do that. And he's like, do you want to do it? And he's like, well, no. And he goes, well, shut your fucking mouth then. I'm like, oh, shit. So I just sit in the truck. I'm like, so done, Mark? Cool, thanks, buddy. Then I left, and he's like, apologized to him when we got back in. He's like, sorry, I just stressed out, and apologized to the guy. He felt bad for yelling at him, but I was like, holy fuck. I've never heard him say the F word at that
I
point.
can see Shorts not liking that. Like, if you're gonna just sit there and tell him how to do his fucking
Oh,
job.
yeah.
Like, I've gone out there and like helped him with shit. Like, I had the fucking wood thing stuck in the tire, and he was like trying to like figure out how to get it out between the 2 tires. And
That's easy.
I don't remember what we were doing, but I ended up just like twisting it a bunch. You know, it would like twist on one axis and then like get stuck and twist on the other one, and it came out. And he's like, "Oh shit, good job!" Like,
My Steve had a boulder between the tire,
Yeah.
and we were leaving the transfer station, and he pulled over and he's looking at it. So I pulled over my garbage truck. Well, my dad happened to be dumping garbage, and my dad's like, "You got a rope?" And Steve's like, "I don't have a rope." I was like, "Well, fuck, I think I got a rope in here." I think it was in the roll-off truck. Grabbed a rope, and Dad just went from one of the duals, like, and then came over to the other one and tied it around the rock, and then went back to the duals, and he just had Steve back up, and backed up, and it just, something like that. But it backed up and just pulled the rock right out
right.
between the duals. I was like, fuck. But my dad used to work construction, like with bull rock and shit. So you got used to having that shit in between your duels. So you got to figure out a way to get them out, I guess.
Yeah, it's funny when we went into the shop yesterday and they made Cody do the chains. Mark's just sitting over there in the corner, being all quiet as shit. And then I was over there talking to Mark, and then that's when Cody is like, "You could do this side, this is your side." And I was like, "No." I was like, "Call Mark." It's like, "Oh shit, I didn't even realize he was here." And I was like, that's why he's being quiet in the corner and eating his fucking shit, because he doesn't want to do chains, because Jim always fucking calls him like, "Hey, you come do this."
Dude.
Well, Cody watched you and I do probably close to 20 cross links all together.
Yeah, and he still don't know how to do it.
I mean, it's not that fucking hard to do.
I just told him to take his time. I don't give a shit how long it takes you to do the cross links, do them fucking pinch both the things at the same time, or do one at a time. Fucking just take your time. When you're putting the tire chains on, don't rush, because then it's gonna take you longer. You're gonna fuck it up somehow. Just take your time. Fucking.
I don't know how many times I've put them on backwards. Put the cans
Oh,
on the
yeah.
inside.
Yeah.
I still don't
Just
even
not
give
paying
a fuck.
attention.
That or throw the fucking links upside down.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, and you're like, fuck! So you gotta grab them and fucking switch them around.
It sucks when it's in the dark too.
So-
You think you got it on right, and then you get back and you're like,
So
what
Jay,
the fuck?
you're the tire guy.
Yeah.
What's it matter if the hooks are into the meat? versus
You know,
out?
I've never figured that out, but they just say it's harder on the tire.
They're not my tires. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, that's a good
I
point.
mean, it's always been ingrained into my head. You always make sure your hooks are up, so it's not digging into the tire. It's not gonna fucking pop the tire.
You think about it, you already got fucking steel hitting that tire anyway.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think that's the theory.
The other thing, would be that it would be digging in. You know, if
Might
it's
snap the
deep
links
enough,
better.
It would.
Break the links off.
No, I was thinking it would dig into the snow better if it's deeper.
Oh, I got you.
I don't know.
But I mean, is it though?
I don't know.
You still
That
got
was
that
fucking
much.
stupid.
Yeah,
It's
I know.
it's one
Yeah.
of one of those theories the old timers came up with it, and usually
Yeah.
they're fucking pretty smart. So just
Yeah, no
follow.
shit. Yeah.
Those old timers.
That's
were,
probably
man.
when they were using 2-ply tires.
Yeah. I know
Probably.
I was just telling Cody that yesterday. I was like, you gotta have the chain so that the buckles are out. You know, the part you fold
the
over
links.
are out, and then your bungee cord thing is supposed to be out. But I'm like, these are fucking 30-ply tires.
Yeah.
And
I don't think the
also-
bungee cord matters, because I mean, if anything, it'll just push the bungee cord up and out.
Yeah.
Or bend
But
the-
also,
bend the hook.
the fucking Les Schwab guy comes and replaces our tires before they're even half tread usually.
Yeah.
The only time he doesn't is when it's wearing weird on the inside and the outside is fucking still full tread.
What do you think they do with the old tires?
Eat them.
You know, they take them and have them retreaded.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, 'cause
Not
they're all-
the drives.
I was
not,
gonna bring 'em
not
home.
the steers though.
I was
No,
gonna
they're,
bring
no, they're not supposed to.
You
but
can't
they
have
do.
retread on the
all
steers.
of our steers are like a half super single, like they're a tire and a half width, so
Yeah.
they wouldn't
Yeah.
work on a driver anyway.
Could you imagine having a recap on the front and have one of those fuckers blow, dude?
That's why that's illegal.
Yeah.
Well, most of the time I'm driving pretty slow, so fuck it.
Yeah. We see your times. We get it.
Most of the time, Corey's driving for me. So
This bitch.
honestly, I think at this point now, Corey, I think I've worked with you for half of my time now at the company.
Pretty much.
Because you've been training me again for another
This has
at
been
least
3
a
weeks.
month,
This has
right?
been 3 weeks.
This is the
You
third week.
said I've watched you work wrong.
No, I work on Fridays.
I know, but you're half your time that you're with Corey. That's not working with Corey.
No.
That's watching Corey work.
I wish I should really feel guilty about this. I don't give a shit. I've driven on Friday, and that's it for the last. No, I worked one Thursday. I had to train at Cody one Thursday, so I've driven 4 times the last 3 weeks. 4 full days the last 3 weeks.
Well, it sucks when Monday's the longest day and we don't get any help. And then Tuesday, it's like, it's kind of a shorter day, let's get off, or we break down. Wednesday's a long ass day, we don't get any help. Thursday, it's podcast day, so I kind of want to get off.
Well, then
And it's a new truck.
Well,
that Mitch, I mean, he knows how to
Fucking
drive
podcast,
it.
huh?
well, and
No, I'm just
honestly,
saying, he knows how to drive the truck. I mean, He just needs to
But I
learn
mean,
the
and,
routes.
and honestly, you and I.
And if
the
he'd
last
get off
3
his
weeks-
phone, maybe he could learn the
That's
routes.
true.
Dude.
That's
Hey,
true. Yeah.
I am
Fuck
trolling
me.
people.
I will agree with that.
I am trolling people into listening to the podcast. I'm sorry. I'm doing it for the show.
3 weeks he got 2 guys.
I
2
am
people.
not a company man. I am a podcast man. Family, work, second row. Podcast,
All right.
first row.
Pull your pants down and stand up and let the. You
Dude,
won't.
no,
said
don't
that.
do it.
You won't.
Don't do it. No. So, how's that toolbox?
I'm gonna zoom in on that bitch.
Good luck.
I don't even.
That has a 60 by zoom.
Is that real?
Still not gonna work. How did they Photoshop something that small? You're
By
gonna-
the time we zoomed in, it'd just be pixelated. It looked like we blurred it out anyway.
You're gonna be getting calls from Hollywood. Look, your editing is so phenomenal to make something look that small but that zoomed in. We need you in Hollywood.
Okay.
Yeah, so I don't
Seriously,
want
that's
the
small as shit, dude.
I don't want the podcast going away. That's why I'm not gonna do it. Because none of us know how to turn that thing on.
I'll make my fonts are. You get it?
You did
Sean
click
said we're
record
not
on
working
that, right?
What?
today.
I said you did click record
Should
on
we
that.
all just message
I think
and
so.
fuck
Okay.
off?
Yeah, I get, well, if that
Hey,
light's on,
hey, we should take a picture right here.
Don't
Yeah.
get your
Send it
finger
to
so
him.
close to that button. Stop
like
it!
this.
Thank God. Take a picture of all of us our beers up. Send it to him.
Hey, maybe he can be number 6 for the rest
Hey,
of
I
the
was
show.
getting warmed up for the winter driving conditions, boss.
I guess we could. Where's your phone, Corey?
Why my phone?
My phone's recording, motherfucker.
Jay will do it.
Here you go.
Yours has the like wider selfie.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
Whatever.
It does. Jay's phone's like 13 years old.
Dude, it's brand new, Dick.
It's an iPhone though.
It's
Yeah.
brand new, but it's been
know,
No,
refurbished.
your
4
camera on
times.
your phone's way better, right?
Is it?
Yeah.
You don't know?
What are you afraid of? Just send me the pic and then delete it.
Okay.
Good lord.
Jesus Christ.
Jeez, I'm not worried about it.
You obviously are. I would have took it and sent it to him.
So,
Good God, how much shit is on my phone?
that,
Here you go.
Yeah, you just got it.
No, there's a bunch of
I'm gonna borrow a
notifications.
beer
and shit.
from you, Robert. I'm
Okay.
gonna owe you a case one of these days.
Drink as many as you want. I don't care.
Well, I'm probably gonna need a couple, Robert.
I don't care. My
I
wife
already owe
wants
you
me to
some
go
money.
to the store and get beer
Ready?
anyway.
Pick him up, guys.
He's gonna love that.
There, send that to Ren.
You told me to send it to you.
Well, I can't do anything with my phone right now.
Sure you
Send it
can.
to
Send
Ren.
it to me.
I'll send
Or
it to you.
send it to Robert.
Yeah, I'll send it to both of them.
Or message.
to Robert.
No, I can't.
You don't give a fuck. I don't care either. Send it to me. I don't fucking care.
There you go. Yeah, he's your cousin. He won't fire you.
Did
He's not gonna fire
He ain't
you.
gonna fire me. We were
They
there.
gonna
at
fire
work,
5
so-
of us, you dipshit.
Yeah, that's
Well,
like
we were
literally
there
half
at
the
work,
fucking
so
company.
it's not like we chose to stay here and drink beer.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
I would have came here.
You know what I
anyways. I was hoping like 6 o'clock. Let's start the podcast now.
Dude.
Get here before your kids are awake and your wife. That way they think you're at work.
I did.
Yeah, I'm sure my wife wouldn't hear us out here on her way to work.
I'm so gonna
Hear
send
us
it to my
crushing
wife.
beer cans from last week.
I'm so sending that to my wife.
I ever tell you guys about my drunk spoon story?
Oh my god.
This happened like 3 weeks ago, so I don't remember. I think it might have actually been after the podcast.
That makes sense.
And I was really drunk. But anyway, so I went into her buddy came over, and then I went into the kitchen and I got 3 spoons for some reason. And then I go into the living room with a tub of butter
She's gonna be
Oh my
impressed with
God.
that.
and something
10
else.
a.m.
But then I asked my buddy, so he went to the gas station, and so he had like a bag. And then I was like, hey, give me that bag. And then so I put 2 of the spoons in a bag and wrapped them up for some reason. And then I ate fucking a giant spoonful of butter.
Gross.
What the fuck? I like butter, but not spoonfuls.
Yeah.
What is that?
Was it butter or margarine?
Like when I'm done.
I think it was real
Texas
butter.
Roadhouse with the cinnamon in the butter.
Oh my God.
Fuck yeah, bud.
That's some good
So-
shit right there.
Dude, Corey just sounded like a stoner there. Fuck yeah, bud.
So like
Gonna get me some cinnamon butter.
the steakhouse
Fucking
here
rub it
in
on my
town.
nipples.
The steakhouse here in town, they do like a super sweet cranberry butter. I think. I don't like cranberries. Fuck.
Yeah.
I could eat that by the spoon.
But like butter-
I mean, then again, look at me.
But like butter, like
You've
if I get
already
butter
been
in my
eating it
bread,
by the
What am I
spoonful.
not
I
eating
can
by
lift
the
the knife when I'm
spoonful?
done before I throw it in the sink and eat it. That not spoonfuls, man. That's fucking.
I don't even know why I did that. We couldn't find the spoons for like fucking 4 days though, and we only have 4 spoons, so I fucking I just got rid of the other 3. Fucking Ashley was mad as fuck.
So you put 2 or 3.
How the
in
fuck are you not single?
I don't know.
She must just be like, think she can get no better, or just like
Well,
just loves a charity case.
Have you ever
guess.
heard of the Stockholm Syndrome?
Yeah, that would make sense.
The Stockholm syndrome?
Yeah.
Yeah,
She's
that-
got the Stockholm Syndrome. She
Yeah.
can't get rid of him because...
I think all of our wives have it.
Yeah. They have to. My wife
I
knows
just have to be
exactly what I'm
related to
doing
mine.
at 9 o'clock in the morning this morning.
It's a joke.
I think
Oh, no.
my wife just doesn't know what to do in life. She's like, "What do you want to do?" And then I'm like, "What the fuck do you want to do?" And then I say stuff and it's wrong, and then I just like get in the car and we go, and she's like, "That was fun." I'm like, So what do you want to do?
You guys do,
I don't know.
Does anybody of you guys do like spontaneous things? Like just jump in the car and you go somewhere?
Stick it in her ass.
Wow. That's
No
definitely
and no.
spontaneous.
Oh,
That's definitely
Used to when we
spontaneous.
have kids.
The
Yeah.
throat punch isn't on the
Yeah,
top of
before
my
kids,
list
we would,
to try
yeah.
the ass
The what?
thing. The throat punch isn't on the top of my list. Try the ass thing.
we one day we just like we're fucking bored. I was like, let's go get Red Robin in Coeur d'Alene. It's like 2 hour drive, 2+.
Yeah.
And she looks at me, she goes, "You serious?" I'm like, "It's on a Sunday. Fuck it, let's go." So we jumped the rig, drove up there and ate Red Robin and fucking drove home.
No, that's something.
I drink up and I drink back.
I'm not
So she
calling-
drove.
She did.
I'm not calling
Drive
you
me
old
to Red
Jay.
Robin while I get drunk.
I'm not calling you old Jay, but that's something that my parents started doing once the kids moved out of the house.
Well,
And that's something my wife and I would do prior to kids.
yeah.
It's like kids
Yeah,
put a
same.
dampener on all of the
Oh,
spontaneous.
for sure. You
No,
know,
I shouldn't say spontaneous. I should just say fun things.
Bratty kids put a dampener on.
Life.
once again, you guys are making me happy. I don't have kids because I get to do whatever the
See,
fuck I want.
Robert,
Actually,
are
right
any of us
now-
telling you to have kids.
Right now, we're in the golden age of video games and teenagers. So if we give them the choice, like, you guys want to stay home or do you want to go do this? They're like, stay home. Perfect. See ya.
Well,
Deal.
so my kids, whenever my wife's at work, now it's like on the weekends. Like my wife has to work Saturday or Sunday, whatever. Make a drink. Where are we going today? Fucking nowhere.
I'm going out.
Dad
to shop.
started
Downstairs?
drinking 2 hours ago.
you're going out in the yard picking up what's called
Picking up-
dog shit.
Yeah. You guys are outside
That's what you're doing.
shoveling
You know
snow,
what, Mike?
picking up dog shit, and Dad's getting drunk.
At my house, I'd be like, "You're gonna go out in the yard and pick up Dad's shit."
Fucking Robert. Oh, God
Kids, you
that's
ever
good.
installed a
Dude, your
septic
kid would be
system?
like, Jesus, Dad, do you have a shop vac to get all this?
Dude, I can only imagine when the snow melts what my yard's gonna look like.
Oh, boy,
With
yeah.
3 fucking dogs.
Oh, you
my
got
God.
3 dogs.
Oh, yeah.
We got 1, and I'm dragging.
I can only imagine how mad my kids are going to be when the snow melts.
Uh-oh.
I finally got the group message.
Hey,
Did you?
No, the
Uh-oh.
second one though.
Uh-oh.
Oh wait, no, I got the first one.
What is this bullshit? Who called me?
Me.
I did.
You didn't call me.
Watch this.
Oh. Can you read that?
That's how we're all texting.
Hold on, though.
Oh,
Good God.
I should have sent a picture of that deal. I should have said, "Thank God."
Do it. Send it now.
What should I say?
Hello?
Like,
Fucking hate you.
what should I say? Thank God, or what should I say?
Um,
I gotta say something smart.
Who's
Send the picture.
791-0470?
Weren't planning on coming in anyways.
You? I have your number though.
Trying to think
Richard.
something smart has to say without losing my job.
cheers.
Oh, that's when I don't.
Cheers.
So, what happens when you're jerking off on Pornhub and then a straight garbage video pops up?
I just said it.
You let it ride, man. You let it ride. All right, I can get into this.
Atta boy.
He's probably
So
going,
in our group
that your group
message with
message?
our boss, Jay just sent the picture of us all sitting around the table drinking with a cheers. So
he doesn't know it's today. That picture we took it like
No, it's today.
10 weeks ago. It was today. He's probably going, motherfucker.
Oh, yeah.
that'd be awesome if he was like, "Thanks for the invite." 1733.
Yep, we get it.
This street.
I know, like, I did Rosars, and I went down to get Winco, and I'm like, I don't think I'm
Ready
getting
for another?
Winco.
Hey, when you're at Winco,
Yes.
did you get a brisket for me?
What's that?
Did you get a brisket for me?
No, I was doing their garbage.
Okay.
I can get one out of the garbage for you.
I don't give a shit. It's neighbor dinner this weekend.
It'll be cooked.
But anyway,
It's amazing what those grocery stores throw away.
God, I don't even want
Yeah.
to know because I'd be so
Pop.
fucking mad, I think.
all the soda pop,
I remember one day.
it's nuts, man.
I think it was with you, Jay. There was like gallons and gallons of orange juice.
Yeah.
Probably expired.
I couldn't believe the
would've
Mountain
done it.
Dew, Pepsi, all that shit was thrown in there. I'm like, what the
Well,
fuck?
and okay,
Throw it
so
on the rack for 50% off.
here's
Send it,
something.
I'd buy
to,
it. Out of
send it to
date.
the canned food place.
By your own risk.
So like,
Passes.
Right?
Fuck.
years ago, my mom's worked at the school district where I grew up for years, and then the Pepsi guy was taking out expired, whatever cans out of their pop machine, and my mom asked me like, "So what makes this expire?" And he's like, "It's the cans. It's like the product is not expired, but we have to give the cans a shelf life."
You've
Shut
got
it
to
off.
be kidding me.
Story's over.
Yeah. Can you
Dick.
believe this fucking idiot?
But no, it's like when you buy a water bottle with an expiration date, right?
Yeah.
It's the bottle that expires, not the water.
Talk into your mic.
Yeah.
So I feel like when I'm talking to Jay, I feel like I'm being rude by not looking at Jay.
I will say this, though.
Look with your eyes, not
Jay.
your entire fucking
I will
head.
say
There
this.
you go.
I will say this. Beer does expire.
It
Fucking
does.
beer will expire.
It does.
Jay, when I got here, there was a beer from last week that was full, still on the table, so I drank it. Was that expired?
No.
It was not very good.
I know some people that they know which stores get their shipments what days, and they will go to that store each different day to get fresh beer.
fresh beer, and it will expire. But I've drank beer from a year after it expired,
Yeah.
and
You
it was
get
fucking
drunk?
fine. Well, it tasted just fine. But in that same, you might get one or two. You're like, whoa, okay, that one's no good. So you dump it out, out of the case.
You'll get
You
a
know what I mean?
skunky one here and there, yeah.
Yeah. But like, I'm not saying it expires at the expired date. It will eventually expire.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I think
Especially where if
Best
it's
Buy.
in sunlight, heat, all that it factors too. I think, but that's just me thinking outside
I'm
of the
not
box.
picky about beer. If it's there, I'm gonna drink.
I
it.
drink Busch Light. Are you fucking kidding me?
Shit. Look, I'm not a Pabst drinker, but Robert had some.
That's not bad Pabst beer though. But it's good beer,
It's not bad for Pabst.
I'm not bitching.
dude. Have you Guinness? You guys, anybody like Guinness?
I don't know if I like it, but I
Slap you in the
drank
fucking
it.
face.
I have
you
never
see-
been close to ever getting any of the Guinness Book of World Records.
Do you see what I'm drinking right now?
Yeah,
Do you think?
Lady beer.
dude.
Is it that time of the month?
Yeah.
Makes
Why
sense.
is it a ladies' beer?
Why?
Because it's bitch beer. That's what we've
Why?
always called it.
But it's
We've always
actually
called it bitch
higher
beer.
alcohol content than what you're drinking, so...
Who's
But
the bitch
we've
now?
always referred to it as bitch beer.
Because it tastes good.
You're drinking something with what looks like a 4-H blue ribbon on it.
Yeah, some 4-H.
Me and
kid-
my cow like this shit.
Yeah, some 4-H, some 12-year-old 4-H kid's like, hey, I made this beer.
Out of my pig's piss.
And they're like,
Pig's
blue
puss,
ribbon.
yeah.
Michelle
you
sent me the
win.
laugh out
Fix
loud
puss.
photo. I sent it to her. I was like, "Hey, babe, we're doing the podcast a little early." And she's like, smiley face. She's probably going, "Man, this is gonna be a real treat to go home to tonight."
Every night.
Every Thursday night.
I think Ashley just assumes by now, after like 90 episodes, that I'm going to go home every Thursday and be trashed and do something
That's
real
right, yeah.
stupid.
Nice.
I don't. Why do we do it Thursdays? Because Fridays, everybody's got something going on for the weekend or something.
Because you have something going on Friday.
It's all on you, guy.
Yeah, this was your schedule.
Because it sucks really. Really sucks. Go to work Friday morning, hung the fuck over.
Yeah, you're telling me this is your
You
schedule.
act like you don't go to work hung the fuck over every fucking day.
I don't drink during the week. Only on Thursday nights and
Bullshit.
then the weekend.
Bullshit.
During
The fucking second you get home, you probably have a fucking beer sitting outside where you park just to save you that 15 seconds of walking in the house.
I feed my dogs first, then I open a beer. My dogs are fed first because I don't want to get too drunk and forget to feed them. So I always make sure my dogs are. So
An
take that,
alcoholic
feed it.
with morals.
Yeah. Hey, I didn't drink until I got here.
bullshit.
No, I didn't.
I don't buy that at all.
I didn't.
I guarantee you, as soon as Sean was like, go home, you were like,
Thought about it, but I didn't know if he was going to call us
you
back.
reached
so
in
like,
your cooler
the cooler
in the
took
roll-off
work.
truck. It was like,
Can you imagine? I got a cooler.
He's got one in there.
he left the
one, just
he
one,
left the
just in
fucking
case.
he left the Rosar's fucking compactor on the truck. Rosar's just been dumping that shit right outside the building. No fucking clue.
I took it back. Calm down.
Hooked it up backwards. They're just
Compactor's
opening the
running out.
chute and it just like going into the back of it. Like, this isn't going anywhere. What the fuck?
I don't know how the fuck I did it, but the last time I was on roll off, backed that fucker right in. Didn't have any problems.
Rosars?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
I think
Today
roll
was
off
really
is
easy.
my least favorite thing I want to do.
Today was really easy because the snow was gone.
Yeah.
So I could just see exactly
those
where I needed
those
to go.
mirrors fuck me up.
Yeah.
Because they are
Pushing
they're
back in the
weird.
hospital. The mirror just sits there and shakes when it's
Yeah.
pushing. You got to reach out and hold on to the mirror as you're pushing it back. Hate
I
that.
just fucking floor it. It'll go.
You know, Brad broke the stops on that, and if I could shove it all the way back to the
Really?
wall, they weren't happy.
I didn't have it.
That was back when we had to tarp it. Could you imagine tarping the hospital like Goodwill? Oh,
That'd be gross.
blood dripping out.
I doubt there'd be blood.
No, it's dead serious.
Really?
Yeah.
Where the fuck do you think they put the missing limbs?
That's
Corey?
where they put the livers and
I
the
mean,
kidneys and
seriously.
shit.
That's gross. It should be wrapped in a biohazard bag.
Yeah, those are hard
That's
to come
back.
by.
That's back. We're talking 20 years ago, man. They got a new dumpster now, so I don't see any of that anymore. So, yeah, when you had to tarp it like the old, like Goodwill does, whew, yeah, fucking gross, dude.
You gotta tarp the Goodwill one because they throw away humans.
No, just
Well, depending on what you donate.
I hate
they,
all
they
of
call
those
it
are so
tarp
different.
or diaper, whatever garbage man calls it. But the other guy,
You're
the guy
a
that
diaper.
the guy that trained me called it a diaper, but I call it a fucking tarp.
It's a
That's what it is.
Well, the
It's-
guy
it's
that
a
trained
tarp.
you's been dead for 50 years.
What's that?
The guy that trained you's been dead for 50
He's
years.
actually our mechanic.
Same difference.
Use that term loosely, please.
He's our handler.
MacGyver.
Yeah.
He's our MacGyver.
He's the like
Who's doing the thumbs up? Some numbers I don't have, but they're all
Yeah, I
thumbs
don't
up.
have
and
them.
Yeah, no, just had that one.
Who is it?
Mitch.
I don't have Mitch's
you have Mitch's phone number?
No, I just have him on.
No, I got two that aren't in my phone. I have Mitch's number.
I don't have Cody's in mine, so
I
that
don't
one's
have-
not
I
there.
don't-
Cody's
Cody's
pops,
either.
his name pops up in mine, but my phone's like, this is an unidentified number, and it's his name.
Oh yeah, I don't have that one.
Oh.
There's Steve put his thumbs up. Some number that put a snowflake and a snowman.
That's
Well,
Cody.
whatever
That's
number
your boy.
is not in my phone is gonna get one of them fucking cool messages with the bee story in it.
Why is yours a black hand?
That's how it came.
Same with Jay's.
Right? He always has the black hands.
All my hands disappeared. My hands disappeared, so now it's like this thing. I can't find the thumbs up. I'd like type in thumbs up and it doesn't pop up.
Huh.
So now it's just like
Maybe they're like, Robert uses the thumbs up for sexual gestures.
Black thumbs matter, dude.
thumbs up your
For
ass.
some reason,
Yeah.
all my emojis are girls. I can't figure out how to change it.
That's because your phone uses facial recognition.
Have you guys ever noticed that? It's always like a purple shirt. You know, if someone's going like what the fuck?
Yeah.
It's a purple shirt and it's a woman. Couldn't figure it out.
Now you know.
No. On my phone, it looks like a guy, but when it sends, it changes it.
To a girl?
Oh my god, that's fucking
That's what you get for
awesome.
having a Google or Android
Right?
or whatever.
Yeah.
You should probably buy an iPhone.
What the fuck do you have?
An iPhone. But it doesn't do girl shit.
Actually, I think this one.
Where
this
were
one
you
fixed
at
it.
when we were making the iPhone shit? You're just being all quiet, like,
No,
At least I owned
I
up
have an
to it.
iPhone.
No, I was talking. I said, you're an idiot because you pay for yours.
Right.
But
Changing
then
the
you don't
subject.
pay for yours.
Oh, yeah.
My phone doesn't suck because I don't pay for it.
He didn't
No, it
mention-
still sucks.
I have
You
an
just
iPhone,
also
but-
don't pay for it.
You don't pay.
Actually, I probably broke like 90 phones in my day.
In your day. Back in my day.
Yeah. But I haven't broken an iPhone yet.
I'm
so-
telling you, iPhones are tough.
Yeah, they
They are tough.
You know how many times I tried to shove this thing in my ass and it just didn't break?
Jesus.
Well, that's because they're very limited on what they do, so they don't have to have all that circuitry. Just like all the rest of the inside of your phone's just foam.
Just foam.
You know, I'm actually surprised that Jay has figured out how to use one of these.
You know
Yes,
those
it's-
like kid tablets you get? Those indestructible things? It's basically an iPhone.
Yeah. Well, this thing don't have buttons on it. How did you figure out how to do something without buttons?
A lot of work. My wife going, really, babe?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, a lot
I'll
of
fucking
swiping
show
and
you
shit.
one more time.
There's one button. It's on and off. There's
If
no
you look-
other. There's no go back button.
If you look at Jay's iPhone, it just has like messages and Facebook. So he's only got 2 to choose from. He's like,
I got TikTok.
let's see. So if
YouTube.
I want to message somebody,
My golf clash. I got my
I
golf
probably
clash
click the
on there.
messages.
My music. Fuck yeah, dude. I got it all.
He's got a lot of
Surprised Jay
shit.
doesn't have like a
Wish.
stylus.
Fuck yeah, Wish, TikTok.
Pornhub.
I don't have Pornhub.
The fuck you
Why
don't.
I go to X Video. I don't do Pornhub.
He's got that hill climb game and shit. What are you doing at the transfer station, guy?
I
You
got all of it,
You
dude.
probably beat that.
Look at that. I got that other.
What was that?
I don't know. I'm pretty hammered. I got warrants, man.
For what?
Jaywalk.